Greetings everyone and welcome to our presentation. Language plays a crucial role in communication, but it is often influenced by its evolving nature and inherent ambiguities. This presentation focuses on three key linguistic concepts: language change, lexical ambiguity, and syntactic ambiguity. The content explores how words evolve over time, how a single word with multiple meanings can cause confusion, and how sentence structures can create varied interpretation. Video examples are used to demonstrate this phenomena in a conversational context, followed by a detailed analysis of the dialogue. The analysis highlights the sources of confusion, their resolution, and the relevance of these concepts to effective communication.
Language change. Language change refers to the evolution of language over time, where words, phrases, grammar, pronunciation, and meanings shift in response to cultural, social, and technological influences. This process is natural and continuous, occurring across all languages. There are four types of language change. The first one is semantic change, which means shifts in word meaning. The next one is phonological change, which is a change in pronunciation over time. Syntactic change refers to alterations in sentence structures, while lexical change is neologisms or new words added to the language.
How's your exam? I think I took it. Cool. I think I did well. Oh, really?
The sentence, I think I cooked the exam, went through a language change process, which is semantic change. The word cook is a verb that carries the meaning of preparing food. However, due to social influences, cook now also means doing well or performing well.
Next is lexical ambiguity. Linguistic statements with numerous meanings that lack a clear message are known as ambiguities. Such adaptability could hinder the listener's ability to understand precise information which would disrupt the flow of the discourse. Lexical ambiguity, LA, refers to words that have more than one meaning, making it difficult for the listener to determine which is the genuine meaning.
Did you know I got a new mouse yesterday?
Oh, for your computer?
No, for my cat.
Lexical ambiguity example analysis. The sentence "I bought a new mouse yesterday." Mouse, small rodent animal, is a noun. Computer mouse is also a noun. The word mouse makes the meaning of the sentence ambiguous. This is because the word mouse can refer to a computer mouse or a small rodent species.
Last but not least, syntactic ambiguity. In this slide, the definition of syntactic ambiguity will be explained. In English grammar, syntactic ambiguity, also called as structural ambiguity or grammatical ambiguity, is the presence of more than one or more possible meanings within a single sentence or sequence of words, as opposed to lexical ambiguity, which is the presence of two or more possible meanings within a single word. The intended meaning of a syntactically ambiguous phrase can generally, although not always, be determined by the context of its use.
What shall you like next? Let us eat, guys.
Eat, guys. Go eat lunch.
In this slide, syntactic ambiguity will be explained further detail. So, in one context in a sentence can also be interpreted differently and become ambiguous. Ambiguity often causes confusion and has become one of the phenomena in language studies, especially semantics. This study investigates ambiguity in creating humors. The number of the data collection includes 25 cases of ambiguity. 12 sentences were lexically ambiguous, while the other 13 sentences were syntactically ambiguous. The result shows that lexical ambiguity and syntactic ambiguity were the language devices used to create puns in humor. The results also suggest that the ambiguity could be an effective source of humor when it particularly involves dual interpretation, in which one interpretation gives a serious meaning and tone, whereas the other interpretation gives a humorous meaning which is not likely to occur in a normal context.
Now, let's analyze how the meaning of the sentence changes without the comma. The phrase still begins with let's, meaning let us, in an imperative call to action. The verb phrase go eat guys shifts its meaning here due to the absence of punctuation. Without the comma, guys becomes part of the predicate and serves as a direct object of the verb eat. This makes it seem as though the speaker is instructing the group to literally eat guys. The interpretation shifts dramatically, turning into a humorous or absurd statement suggesting cannibalism. Of course, this is likely unintentional and it is meant as a joke, but it highlights how critical punctuation is in conveying meaning of a sentence. The absence of the comma changes guys from a vocative case, where it is used to address people, to the direct object of the verb eat. The simple punctuation error creates syntactic ambiguity and a vastly different and amusing interpretation. Let's take a look at the syntactic analysis for this example of ambiguity. First, the phrase starts with let's, which is short for let us. This is in the imperative form, urging a group to take an action together. Next, we have the verb phrase go eat. This represents the action of going somewhere and eating. The word guys here is a noun in the vocative case, meaning it is used to address the people being spoken to. So, in this sentence, guys specifies the group of the speaker is directing the command to. The meaning of the phrase is straightforward. The speaker is asking or telling the group of people referred to as guys to go eat together. However, the punctuation plays a key role in interpreting this sentence. The comma after eat signals a pause, which separates guys as an addressee rather than making it part of the main clause. Without the comma, the meaning might become unclear or ambiguous. Let's take a look at these syntactic tree diagrams to understand how punctuation affects the structure and the meaning of the sentence. On the left-hand side, the tree diagram represents the sentence with the comma. Let's go eat, guys. Here, guys is treated as a noun in the vocative case, meaning it is used to address the group directly. The phrase is split into a main clause, let's go eat, where eat is the verb phrase, and a separate vocative noun phrase, guys. This structure clarifies that the speaker is addressing the group and inviting them to go eat together. On the right-hand side, the diagram shows the structure without the comma. Let's go eat, guys. In this case, guys is the part of the predicate and functions as the direct object of the verb eat. This makes guys the thing being eaten, creating a completely different and unintended meaning. On the right-hand side, the diagram shows the structure without the comma. Let's go eat, guys. In this case, guys is the part of the predicate and functions as the direct object of the verb eat. This makes guys the thing being eaten, creating a completely different and unintended meaning.
And here is our references.
That's all from us. Thank you.